So our worshipable Lord is Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesha Tanaya. He is the son of Brajesha, the king of Braja, who? Nanda Maharaj. Krishna is the son of Nanda Maharaj. Gauranga Mahaprabhu gave his opinion. I don't accept so many meanings to the word Krishna. Krishna शब्देर बहु अर्थ नामानि जशोदा नंदन श्याम सुंदर दुई मात्र जानी. I don't accept so many meanings to the word Krishna. Gauranga Mahaprabhu says, I accept only two meanings. Jashoda Nandana and Shyama Sundar. Krishna is son of Mother Jashoda and Nanda, and he is known as Shyama Sundar because Radharani calls Krishna as Shyama Sundar. So anyhow, we should read first Srimad Bhagavatam, that is first canto, chapter 1, questions by the sages. There are 6 questions by the sages. The one of such question was, Kritavan kila karmani saha ramena kesava atimartyani bhagavan gudha kapatamanusaha. Lord Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, along with Balaram, played like a human being, and so must he perform many superhuman acts. So the sages, they asked this question to Sutta Goswami in Naimisaranya, that they are so much eager to know that Lord Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, along with Balaram, they played like human beings, and so they are so much eager to know about their pastimes, what type of pastimes they perform during their Leela, when they were in this earth planet, what type of Janma Karma, so Dibya, the transcendental, their appearance and activities, they are eager to know about this. Sukadeva Goswami says, Janma guhyam bhagavato yayatat prayato naraha sayam pratar grinhan bhaktya dukkha gagramad vimuchyate. Whoever carefully recites the mysterious appearance of the Lord with devotion in the morning and the evening gets relief from all miseries of life. Srila Prabhupada's purport. In the Bhagavad Gita, the personality of Godhead has declared that anyone who knows the principles of transcendental birth and activities of the Lord will go back to Godhead after being relieved from this material life. So simply knowing factually the mysterious way of the Lord's incarnation in this material world can liberate one from material bondage. Therefore, the birth and activities of the Lord as manifested by Him for the welfare of people in general are not ordinary. They are mysterious. And only by those who carefully try to go deep in the matter by spiritual devotion is the mystery discovered. Thus one gets liberation from material bondage. It is advised therefore that one who simply recites this chapter of Bhagavatam, describing the appearance of the Lord in different incarnations, in sincerity and devotion, can have insight into the birth and activities of the Lord. The very word vimukti or liberation indicates that the Lord's birth and activities are all transcendental. Otherwise, simply by reciting them, one could not attain liberation. They are therefore mysterious, and those who do not follow the prescribed regulations of devotional service are not entitled to enter into the mysteries of His birth and activities. So, Janma Guhya Bhagat is very mysterious to know about the appearance and His activities. It's not so easy. Krishna told only Bhaktya Mang abhijananti. No karmi, no jnani, no yogi. No one could understand. So, it's very sacred, but anyone who surrendered to Krishna, it is very easy for him. Saranga saranagati vai bejar, tahara prathana sune Srinanda Kumar. Narottam Das Thakur says, if one surrendered to Krishna perfectly by following the 6 principles of saranagati, then he could understand Krishna. Krishna, by the mercy of Krishna, one can understand Krishna. Just like by the sunshine, with the help of sunshine, we can see sun glow. Not with any other means. Similarly, with the mercy of Krishna, one can understand Krishna and his pastimes. So anyhow, now just we have heard already about the tattvas from His Grace Mukunda Datta Prabhu, and about the appearance of Lord Sri Krishna from Panchagoda Prabhu. So, just Panchagoda Prabhu told that Lord appears. He is not just once, he appeared again and again. But when Lord Sri Krishna appeared, he appears once in one day of Brahma. In one day of Brahma, there is how many Yuga cycles? There are 1000 Yuga cycles. How many Manus ruled? 14 Manus. Now which Manu is ruling? 7th Manu, Vaivaswata Manu. That's why in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling in Sanatana Sikhya, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings to Sanatana Goswami, Vaivaswata nama ei saptama manvantara, 27 chaturjuga tahara antara, 28 chaturjuga dwapara sese, dhamera sahita hai krishnera prakase. That is, in one day of Brahma, there is 14 Manu is ruling, and when the 7th Manu, Vaivaswata Manu is ruling, come, then one Manu rules 71 Yuga cycles. So when 27 Yuga cycles finished and 20th Yuga cycle appeared, then the end of the Kali Yuga, who appeared? Lord Shri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself appeared. Dhamera Sahita, with his eternal abode and all his eternal associates, he appeared in this earth planet. So, Lord appeared only once in one day of Brahma. There is 1000 Yuga cycles, but not in every Yuga cycles Brajendra Nandana Krishna appeared. He appeared only one Yuga cycle. And that is only in the Dwapara just finished, now the Kali is going to appear. It is like Sandhya, it is dusk. So anyhow, so that's why the last Dwapara, Krishna appeared. He was the Supreme Personality of Godhead. How he looks like? Shyama Sundar, he is Shyama Sundar. And what happened then in all Dwaparas? There are 1000 Yuga cycles, then only one Yuga cycle Krishna himself, Brajendra Krishna appeared. So what happened to other Yuga cycles? There is also Krishna appeared. But that Krishna from the Vaikuntha planet. The original Sri Krishna, he is Navaghana Shyama. He is not Durbadala Shyama. There are two types of Shyama. Navaghana Shyama, Tamala Shyamala. The original Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, his bodily color is like the tree of Tamal tree. Or that's why Tamal tree is very dear to Radharani. Wherever Radharani is, you should find there a Tamal tree. Very dear to Radharani. But, or in the rainy season, the cloud looks, Navaghana, this newly cloud that looks like darkish blue, that is the Krishna's color. But in every Dwapar that Krishna appeared, he is Durbadra, he is Sanatana Goswami, Mahaprabhu was teaching Sanatana Goswami, his color is like that, the leaves, the color of the leaf, this Tamala leaf you can see. He is not Shyama Sundar. He is Durbada Shyama. His color is just like grass, the color of grass, newly grown up grass. So that's why Lord Sri Krishna appeared, he is avatari, and Gauranga Mahaprabhu is also avatari. They are not avatar, incarnation. Just like Jayadeva Goswami, he chanted his Dasavatara Stuti, he never wrote a prayer for Krishna. He wrote everything. Kesava Dhrita, Meena, Sarira, Kesava Dhrita, Varaha Rupa, Kesava Dhrita, Narahari Rupa, like that. But Kesava is the source of all incarnations. He is Krishna. He is Brajendra Nandana Krishna. Brajendra Nandana Jai Sachisuta Haila Sai Balaram Haila Nitai. Similarly, so that's why when Lord Sri Krishna appeared, all other incarnations they marked in his body. Killing demons is not the primary activity of Krishna. Paritranaya sadhunam, this is the primary activity. Secondary activity is vinasaya cha duskritam. And dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge. Specifically, when Krishna appeared, that is, then all other incarnations, they marked in the body of Krishna. Rupa Goswami was writing his drama about Krishna's pastimes in one book. He was planning to write whole drama in one book. From appearance of Lord Sri Krishna up to his Mathura Lila, his Dwarka Lila, Vrindavan Lila, all in one book. So when he come to Puri, Gauranga Mahaprabhu saw that Rupa Goswami is going to writing this drama about Krishna's pastimes, his whole life story. Mahaprabhu advised to Rupa Goswami. He told, Krishna ko bahira na kariha braja haite, braja chhadi Krishna kabhu na jaye kahate. Don't take Krishna out of braja. Krishna always stay in braja. Brajendra Nandana Krishna, he never leaves braja. He always remain in braja. Akrura Ghat, that is the in Brajavandra Parikrama you see the place, Akrura Ghat. There is the Brajendra Nandana Krishna stay in braja and Vasudeva Krishna went Mathura and Dwarka. So then he told, Krishna eka jadu sambhuta jastu Brajendra Nandana Vrindavana paritejyan sokachit naiva gacchati. Again he quotes, Gauranga Mahaprabhu quotes from Krishna Jamala, from Vedic literature. Then he told, it is written here. Then he quotes from Harivamsa Purana. He quotes from many other shastras, from Gopala Tapini Upanishad, so many places. Mahaprabhu quote himself and teach Rupa Goswami that there is difference. Brajendra Nandana Krishna and Vasudeva Krishna. Vasudeva Krishna, he appeared in every Dwapara Yuga. But Brajendra Nandana Krishna, he appeared only once in one day of Brahma. So this is very rare. He appeared just previous Dwapara. Brajendra Nandana Krishna himself, he appeared. So we are very fortunate hearing his pastimes. So you have already heard about other things. So I am supposed to speak some pastimes. So I am not going deep to the tattvas. But still, we must know our Acharya like Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Jiva Goswami, and other Rupa Goswami. They all proved that Brajendra Nandana Krishna is our worshipable Lord. Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesa Tanaya. Just we have heard, just when Krishna appeared in Kamsa's jail, then Vasudeva and Devaki, they are so much in anxiety. And after hearing their prayer, Krishna told, O father and mother, I become your son for 3 times. In Satya Yuga, you were Sutapa and Prusni. Prusni was, Devaki was Prusni and Sutapa was Vasudeva. They told you have did such a great austerity for 10,000 years, long time. Just eating dry grass and dry leaves. Naturally just falling down, just eating those leaves, dry leaves and grass, drinking little water, you have maintained your life for 10,000 years. So I pleased with you. Then I appeared before you and asked you to for boon. Ask me some boon. But you told you did not have a material desire. You just wanted to nourish me. So you desire, we want a son like you. Krishna told, who can be like me? Asama urdha. Krishna is asama urdha. Bhagavad Gita says asama urdha. No one can be in an equal platform. No one can be higher than Krishna. So the Lord told, that's why I agreed to become your son for 3 times. So first, in Satyayuga, I appeared here as son as Prushnigarbha. That Prushnigarbha, Mahaprabhu told in Sanatana Goswami that he appeared in front of Dhruva Maharaj and gave him boon. So anyhow, the next time he appeared as, that is the same Vasudeva Devaki, they become Kashyapa and Aditi. Then as their 12th son, the Lord appeared as Vamana Dev. Lord himself, he spoke to the parents, Vasudeva Devaki. Then 3rd time, I appeared as your son. When you were Vasudeva and Devaki, I appeared as Vasudeva, Krishna. So in this way we also heard how Vasudeva had carried the Lord and Ananda Sesh was just giving an umbrella, protecting him from heavy raining. And Vasudeva crossed the Jamuna. He came, I am not going in detail, just come to bank of Jamuna, and Jamuna was overflowed and he prayed with folded hands to Jamuna Devi. But still when he was just coming, Vasudeva was just entering Jamuna. Jamuna is going more and more, because Jamuna Devi wanted to touch the lotus feet of Krishna. She's going now Vasudeva just like up to water like his mouth, just there is shouted, "Go low, just koi low," just putting the basket. Krishna was in a basket and Ananda was covering as an umbrella. He told, "Oh, what can I cannot protect now this child, small child," and he started crying loudly. "Koi lo! Please, someone protect this child." There is a ghat, that's why. It's called Kole. Kole, there was a village where Nandagat, that Vasudeva crossed the Jamuna, go to other side, the Gokula. So that's why it's called, when he come to cross the Jamuna, so Krishna knowing the heart of Jamuna, just put his little feet down of the basket and touch the Jamuna. Immediately Jamuna comes down, just like just a water up to just knee up. Vasudeva very easily Vasudeva come to other side. And then it was very dark night, raining, Janma Ashtami, the midnight. Everyone was asleep by the arrangement of Jogamaya Devi. Everyone was asleep. Jasoda also after giving birth. She also very tired, sleeping. Everyone, Nanda Maharaj, all the just like the Krishna, the Vasudevas come to Kamsa's jail, all the Chowkidars, everyone was asleep. Similarly, he entered Nanda Bhavan. No one was awake there. Everyone was sleeping. So Vasudeva took the child and he exchanged the child. There was a guy, but Vishwanath Chakravarti quoting from Harivangsha Purana and so many other literatures. He proved that Jasoda, Harivangsha Purana is particularly telling that Jasoda gave birth 2 children, 1 son and 1 daughter. Not there just 1 daughter. 1 son and 1 daughter. That is the Gaudiya Acharyas, they gave their Siddhanta. They quotes from many literatures. You see the commentary of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. He told in Adi Puran, it is mentioned in Nanda Gopa Gruhe Putra Jasoda Garbhasambhava. Adi Puran is mentioned that Nanda Gopa, the coward king Nanda Maharaj, in his house, Mother Jasoda gave birth to a son, Jasoda Garbhasambhava. Nanda, Krishna is Jasoda Garbhasambhava. Dvenamni Nanda Bharjaya Jasoda Devaki Ticha Harivamsa Puran telling that how Krishna is son of Jasoda, Jasoda is not only one name, but Jasoda is another name is also Devaki. That's why when in Bhagavatam it mentioned Devaki, we should take it also as Jasoda. He's telling, Dve namni Nanda Bharjaya Jasoda Devaki iticha. Two name of Jasoda. Jasoda and Devaki is also another name of Jasoda. This is Harivansa Purana. Then he is quoting from Krishna Jamala. Nabina Jalada Syama, big verse. Is also telling that Krishna is son of Mother Jasoda, gave birth. Anadi Mahadav Sarvesang Nanda Gopa Priyatmaja Padma Purana. Padma Purana is telling Nanda Gopa Priyatmaja. Krishna is Nanda Gopa Atmaja. He born from Nanda Maharaj and Jasoda. So in this way there are so many quotes about many quotes the Acharyas they gave to prove that Krishna is the son of Jasoda, Jasodanandana. That's why Mahaprabhu told Jasodanandana is our worshipful Lord. Jasodanandana Syama Sundar. So in this way, when Vasudev come to Nanda Bhavana, then immediately and put the child, already there is Krishna. So the origin, this Vasudeva Krishna just entered into the body of Brajendra Nandana Krishna. He is the avatari and he is avatar. Vasudeva Krishna is Vasudeva is avatar. So he entered in Chaturvihya. We see first Krishna, then Balaram. From Balaram, then the Chaturvihya came. Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. So he is Vasudeva, he is the incarnation of Krishna. So Vasudeva Krishna entered into the body of Brajendra Nandana Krishna. They become one. Then Vasudeva carries Jogamaya, and the sister of Krishna was born with Jasoda. So in this way, our Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharyas they proved that in this every Dwapara, there is Krishna appeared as Vasudeva. There is one Krishna, no difference. But particularly the previous Dwapara, that is Krishna appeared once in one day of Brahma. He is the Brajendranandana Krishna. He is Avatari. When he appeared, all other incarnations they merged into his body. Because the killing demons is not the activity of Lord Sri Krishna. He never carries any weapon. He only, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Krishna Jataka Khela Tara Madhye Naralila Naravapu Tahara Swarupa Gopavesa Benukara Navakiswara Natavara Naralilara Hayeva Nurupa. The swaying Bhagavan, Krishna, he never four-handed. He only two-handed Krishna. Krishna Jap. So that's why how he is originally how he appears. He looks like Gopavesa. He is a cowherd boy. Benukara, he holds a flute. And Navakiswara, he never crossed the age of 15, 16, he never crossed that age. He is always remain in that age. Natavara, he always dressed himself just like a dancer. These are all the some qualities of Krishna in Braja. Just like Sukadeva Goswami, he explained how Krishna, when enter the forest of Vrindavan, Baraha Pidang Natavara Vapu Karnayo Karnikaram Bibhrata Vasa Kanaka Kapisam Vaijayanti Chamala Randhan Venu Adhara Sudhaya Purayan Gopa Vrindai Vrindaranyang Swapadaramanang Prabhisad Gita Kirti. Sukadeva Goswami is telling how Krishna looks like. Baraha Pidang in his head, on top of his hair, very nice curly hairs. On top of the hair, there is a decorated with a peacock feather. Baraha Pidang. Natavara Bapu, he dressed himself just like a dancer. Just now he is going to just for dancing on the stage. Natavara Bapu, Barha Pidang Natavara Bapu, Karnayo Karnikaram. In his ear he decorated with forest flowers of Vrindavan, specifically the Karner flower, is one type of flower, in different color, yellow, white, blue. People in village area, they know. Here is also some Karner. You can see in Govardhan Parikrama also you see some trees there. So Krishna not wear so many ornaments. That is his ornament. Karnayo Karnikaram. Bibhrad Bhasa Kanaka Kapisam. He wear the cloth that is just like molten gold. Color. Pitambara. He is one of name is Pitambara. He wears yellow garments. Kanaka Kapisam Vaijayanti cha Mala. Krishna wear a garland is known as Vaijayanti Mala. It is not made from gold, diamond or pearls or any other costly metals. This garland is made of forest flowers of Vrindavan. What is the speciality of that flower that Krishna wears? There is minimum 5 different types of flowers. Mataji, they make garland. Minimum there is 5 different types of flowers in that garland. It's called Vaijayanti Mala. Vaijayanti cha Mala. Randhran Venu Adhara Sudaya. Krishna just feeding the flute with Adhara Sudha because he is playing flute. So his nectarian, his lips is touching the lips, so gopis are thinking this flute is drinking all the nectars from the mouth of Krishna. It's a dry bamboo stick, but he is so fortunate, always drinking all the nectars from the mouth of Krishna. Adhara Sudhaya. Purayan Gopavrindai, Krishna never remains alone. He always with coward boys is surrounding him. Gopavrindai, Vrindaranyan Sopada Ramanam. He is entering Vrindavan forest. Sopada with naked feet. There are no shoes, no umbrella. Krishna never carries shoes and umbrella in Vrindavan. He is our worshipable Lord. He is the Vrindavana Bihari. He never used shoes, never used umbrella. Even in Gopashtami day, when Mother Jasoda, Krishna is supposed to go first time for herding cows, Mother Jasoda prepared two pairs of shoes, one for Krishna and one for Balaram, and 2 nice umbrellas, because the raining there is heavy sun. So Krishna asked, Mother, these shoes for whom? This is for your Dauji, for Balaram, one set and one set for you. The umbrella also one for Balaram, one for you. You are going to forest. You are not following my instruction. You are going to forest, so there will be heavy sunshine, heavy raining, so many things. So you must protect your feet. So many thorns there. The pebbles there, they will enter your feet. So you have to take these shoes and also umbrella. Krishna told, no. My name is Gopal. I have to take care of cows. If I have to wear shoes, then you have to give shoes to all my cows. And also cowherd boys. Jasoda, Mother Jasoda told, okay, cowherd boys, their parents will give. Don't worry. If someone is very poor, we will give shoes. Now what happened to my cows? Nanda Maharaj has 9 lakh cows. And Krishna wants to every cow to also have shoes. It is not possible. Or umbrella. How the cows can carry umbrella? Someone has to show umbrella to a cow. Then if the 9 lakh cow, 9 lakh people should be there. So in this way, anyhow Krishna rejected in Brajabhumi not to accept shoes, not to accept umbrella. Krishna was just a coward boy. Vrindaranyan Swapadaramanam. That's why this Brajaraj, the dust of Braj is so purified. You may take crores of times a bath in Kumbh Mela or any holy places. It is not equal to the Braja dust. Krishna touched his feet, directly touched the earth in this Brajabhumi. So that's why Swapadaramanam Pravisat Kita Kirti. They covered by surrounding Krishna and they are glorifying Krishna. They are chanting so many glories. Every day they kill one demon. And the Kamal they make songs and chanted very nicely the songs to satisfy Krishna and Balaram. So this is the picture how Krishna looks in Vrindavan. Krishna never carries any weapon. Why you will carry weapon? He is no need. He is Govinda, he is Gopala. These are the very famous names. That's Mahaprabhu told, I accept only two names. Jasodanandana Syama Sundara. Dui matra jani, Krishna sabdera bahu artha namani. I don't accept so many meanings. That's why Mahaprabhu himself instructed Rupa Goswami to write the Krishna's pastime in two different dramas. Vrindavan Lila separate and Mathura and Dwarka Lila separate. Vidagdha Madhava, Lalita Madhava. Two different dramas. So in this way, we see the Krishna anyhow is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And when just Vasudeva returned to Mathura after keeping Krishna in Nanda Bhavan, and in the morning actually Nanda Maharaj, when they wake up, in the morning everyone slept. So actually who is more fortunate, Vasudeva or Nanda? Nanda Maharaj is more fortunate. Sukadeva Goswami is telling, शिशुको वाच नंदस्तु आत्मज उत्पन्ने जात ह्लाद महामना आहूय विप्रान वेदज्ञ स्नात सुचिरलंकृतः. So when she in morning, Mother Jasoda also just almost senseless. So the mother, she did not know whether this child is son or daughter, all this, is just tired. When he woke up, then he saw a very nice son just beside her. So, in this way, when Sukadeva Goswami is telling, Nanda Maharaj is naturally very magnanimous, and when Lord Sri Krishna appeared as his son, he was overwhelmed by jubilation. Therefore, after bathing and purifying himself and dressing himself properly, he invited Brahmanas who knew how to recite Vedic mantras. After having this qualified Brahmanas recite auspicious Vedic hymns, he arranged to have the Vedic birth ceremony celebrated for his newborn child according to the rules and regulations, and he also arranged for the worship of the demigods and forefathers. Because he did never, Nanda Maharaj, Jasoda, they never considered Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vasudeva and Devaki, they considered Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because they saw Lord appeared before them in four-handed form, as Narayana form, saw them and also talked to them in their previous lives. They had the complete picture on their mind that Vasudeva, our son, is Supreme Personality of Godhead. But Nanda and Jasoda, they never accept Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. When after many pastimes Krishna performed, they simply think that it is only due to, because we are worshipping Narayana, by the mercy of Narayana only Krishna protected. He is by some or other, by our fortune, Narayana is always protecting him. He never considered that he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna. So in this way, Nanda Maharaj is started this famous festival. Which festival? Nanda Utsav. It is famous as Nanda Utsav. Nanda Maharaj performed a very jubilant festival. When he saw that a newly born child was born. He got this child when he was almost 50, more than 50 years old. He was in Praudha Avastha. He is aged. And in Gopala Champu, Jiva Goswami mentioning that how one Narada Muni come to Nanda Maharaj and he told Nanda Maharaj to do Ekadashi Vrata. Why not performing Ekadashi Vrata to please the Supreme Lord? Nanda Maharaj told Ekadashi Vrata, but I want a child, Narayana Samaputra, I want a child, like Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is it possible by simply performing Ekadashi Vrata I can get a child like Narayana, Lord Supreme Personality of Godhead, as my child? Narada Muni thought about it. Then he told, no, you may perform Dwadashi. With Ekadashi you may perform Dwadashi Vrata. Even we see in Ambarish Maharaj, in 9th canto, Sukadeva Goswami is telling, Dadhara Dwadasi Vratam. He was Ambarish Maharaj also. He is following Dwadasi Vrata. Though our Acharya told Dwadasi means he performing both Vrata, Ekadasi and Dwadasi together. So Mahadvati, we are performing sometimes Mahadvadasi. Nanda Maharaj was performing Dwadasi Vrata, according to advice of Narada Muni. So Krishna appeared as their son. So Jiva Goswami described very nicely in Gopala Champu. When Krishna, the Brajavasis heard the message that Krishna appeared, then all were just dressed themselves. Properly they ran into Nanda Bhavan to see the newly born child of Nanda Maharaj. Everyone is blessing the child with some turmeric powder, some rice, some grains, and something there, some sindur, some red things. They're just putting on child and blessing him. He may become the king of Braja in future. So in this way they are all blessing the newly born child. Just Jiva Goswami is telling this famous stanza, Jiva Goswami writing in Gopala Champu. Nanda ki anand bhayo jay kanaiya lal ki, Nanda kiya jay kanaiya lal ki, jay kanaiya lal ki, jay kanaiya Nanda kiya nand bhayo jay kanaiya lal ki, Nanda kiya Hati Devi, Ghoda Devi, Ara Devi, Palinki, Hati Devi Nanda kiya nand bhayo jay kanaiya lal ki, Nanda kiya Nanda kiya nand bhayo jay kanaiya lal ki, Jay kanaiya lal ki, Jay kanaiya lal ki, Jay kanaiya Nanda kiya nand bhayo jay kanaiya lal ki. Hati Devi, Ghoda Devi, Ara Devi, Palinki, Hati Devi Nanda kiya nand bhayo jay kanaiya lal ki. Everyone was chanting, dancing in Braja, in Nanda Maharaj in Gokul. Krishna appeared in Gokul Dham. So everyone was chanting, dancing. They are throwing butter in each other's. Butter, curd, milk. Now it is very rarely we get into drinking. But those days, there's so much butter, so much milk, so much curd, so much ghee. They are throwing just ghee bottles each. Everything is so much happy. They are dancing, chanting, dancing. Nanda Maharaj has got a newly born son. They are telling we will give everything. We can give. They are ready to give in charity. Hathi means elephant. Ghoda, this horse, whatever anyone wants, Nanda Maharaj wanted to give them, all in charity. Sukadeva Goswami is telling, Nanda Maharaj gave 2 million cows, completely decorated with clothes and jewels, in charity to the Brahmanas. He also gave them 7 hills of grain, covered with jewels and with cloth decorated with golden embroidery. And O king, by the passing of time, land and other material possessions are purified by bathing. By bathing, the body is purified, and by being cleansed, unclean things are purified. By purificatory ceremonies, birth is purified. By austerity, the senses are purified. And by worship and charity offered to the Brahmanas, material possessions are purified. By satisfaction, the mind is purified. And by self-realization or Krishna consciousness, practicing Krishna consciousness, the soul is purified. Sukadeva Goswami is telling. So this wealth of Nanda Maharaj was purified because he was giving everything in charity. When have these feelings of Vasudeva and Nanda and Devaki and Vasudeva for Krishna is very nicely explained. There was one person in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time in Puri. His name was Kanhu Khuntiya. Kanhu Khuntiya, he was associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kanhu Khuntiya say Vishwa Parachara Jagannatha Baladeva Dui Putra Jara. He was in Vatsalya. One time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed a drama in Jagannath Puri about Krishna's pastimes, and he ruled the Nanda Maharaj rule. Right? After when Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Ki Ananda Nanda Utsav day, when Krishna appeared as a child, he practically he gave up everything, all his whatever in his house, he gave everything in charity. So this Kankuntiya, he wrote one book, Mahabhava Prakasa. He explained about Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj many times. He spoke this story, that how one time he is now Nanda Maharaj is practically giving all charity, but Vasudeva was in jail. How can he give anything? He was just in mind. Your mind was giving in charity. In mind he was. He was thinking, when I become free from this jail, then when I get a chance to make any ceremony for my child's birth, then I will give this maybe 10 million cows this time. He was just in mind, was giving many things. So after Krishna appeared, then Kamsa was killed. Then one time Narada Muni came to Vasudeva. He told Vasudeva, you remember when your child was born in jail, Kamsa's jail, you have given it so many things in mind, but you practically not did it. Now you become king. So why am I not giving this in practically everything? You do a big yajna and give charity that you have already in mind. You cannot eat in mind. You may be thinking, I am receiving Rasagula, but you have to eat it practically also. Cannot just satisfied by mind everything. So you should give these charities practically. So Vasudeva, consulting Devaki and other Ugrasen, they made a very huge sacrifice in a place near Dwarka. There are 70 kilometers is Prabhas Khetra, the bank of Saraswati river. The huge, very large yajna, apart from. So in that yajna, everyone was invited except Brajavasis. Because his Kamsa's mother, Padmavati, she was thinking, if you invite to this yajna, the Brajavasis, maybe our Kanhaiya run away with them. In this fear, he told Narada Muni, you go and invite everyone to this yajna. This Prabhaskata yajna, you invite everyone. But she told, don't go to Brajamandal, don't invite Nanda, Jasoda and the Brajavasis. You invite everyone, all the demigods, sages, everyone, you go, 3 worlds, invite everyone, but don't go to Brajamandal. So Narada Muni, after inviting everyone, all the demigods, sages, every kings, everyone, finally he come to Brajamandal. He come, because you know why he told not to go there. So he came and just get down in bank of Jamuna and he have a nice bath. Then he feel hungry. Then he enter Nanda Maharaj house. Then Jasoda and Nanda, for a long time they did not cook anything. They are thinking day and night only about their Kanhaiya. So when he saw Narada Muni guest, then he immediately prepared some prasad, some roti, some sabji, something, some makhan, so many things gave to Narada Muni. Narada Muni took prasad. Then Nanda Jasoda asking Narada Muni, oh Narada Muni, you are traveling everywhere. Jasoda was asking. And so you know about our Kanhaiya, in Dwarka he is staying there. You know anything about him? Narada Muni told, okay, yes. What is your relation with this Kanhaiya? He is now performing such a huge yajna, big yajna. The 33 crores demigods are there present. All the sages, Saptarishis and all great sages are there. All the kings all over the world, 3 worlds, they are also there. A huge yajna. You have any relation with Krishna? He not invited you? Mother Jasoda started crying. He told, look, Nanda Baba, Nanda Maharaj, look, our Kanhaiya is doing such a great festival, not invited us. Nanda Maharaj told, you are a mad omen. Yes, he is our son. Son, how can a son invite his father? Son cannot invite father. It is our duty to help our son in his function. He is performing such a great sacrifice. He needs so many things. For sacrifice he needs what? Ghee. Pure ghee. We have so many pure ghee in Brajamandal, so we will carry all the ghees. And so many milk preparations. Made so many milk preparations to offer in sacrifice, and ghee, butter. Let's go all Brajavasis together to the sacrifice in Prabhas Khetra. So immediately Nanda Maharaj, Narada Muni just surprising, seeing their love for Krishna. Even without invitation they want to run to Krishna. So then Narada Muni went back to Dwaraka. Then he told mother of Padmavati told, you invited everyone? Yes, I invited everyone. But at the end, I became very hungry. So I saw there is a nice river in evening. I get down, I took bath, then I enter some house. And there is I asked, what is your name? The owner of the house name was Nanda, and his queen was Jasoda. They fed me nice prasadam. Then they asked about Kanhaiya. I was surprised. Padmavati told, why you did go there? I told not to go there. Narada Muni told, I did not know, just unfortunately I there. And now they are all coming with so many preparations, so many ghee, the quintals of ghee. That will be helpful for your yajna. Padmavati become very angry. No, it's not good message. These Brajavasis came. Then our Kanya maybe ran away with them. Why you invited them? So Devaki came. Devaki told, okay, somehow other. Our Muni, Narada Muni already invited them. They will come. They will come, but don't worry. We will not allow them to go to the sacrifice place. There is heavy security. There many security. There may be, we will give this message to the security. You will not allow these Brajavasis enter the sacrifice. The place of sacrifice, this arena. So in this way, the meeting. So when the Brajavasis came, in the front, Jasoda is walking. She was so much in affection for Krishna. Her breast milk was just her clothes are weighted with her breast milk. She was tears flowing from her eyes. She has such a desire to see Krishna after long time. But when he came to gate, Padmavati was standing in the gate. He told, hey, you come here. Get out from here. Why you came here? Due to some misfortune in childhood, our Krishna was in your house, and you gave him so much trouble. You chastise him for little butter. You chastise him. You slap him. You bind him with grinding mortar, and trees are fall down. May somehow other by fortune our child Krishna just survive still now. And again you come to show your face here. Just telling so many things, just chastising Brajavasi, Jasoda. You send him to forest for herding cows. He's son of king. You people's Brajavasi again coming to show your face here. Get out from here, shouting. Oh, Padmavati. Mother Jasoda is crying, tears flowing. Yes, everyone is crying, what to do now? But somehow other Devaki told, has some compassion. Told, okay. No. Somehow other our Muni invited them, they come. Nanda Maharaj told, okay, take their ghees, they are useful for your yajna. So, in the meantime, Rohini came. Rohini is seeing these things. She was sometimes in Gokul with Nanda and Jasoda. Rohini can chastise them. Why are you telling? Why are you chastising them like this? I was practically there. I know what is the situation. You cannot understand the heart of Mother Jasoda and Nanda. They come here, they must see Kanhaiya. So Narada Muni told, yes, this is proper judgment. Narada Muni was in the middle. Narada Muni told, okay. But Devaki told, we have decided not to allow these Brajavasis to go to the sacrifice arena, that place. Narada Muni told, okay, we may call whom? Krishna here. At least they come from thousands of miles away. They may see at least one time Krishna. But Krishna Balarama is sitting in sacrifice and they are giving just The priests are chanting. Brahma himself was a priest. Swaha, Swaha, they are doing. How can they get? It is not auspicious to call them from sacrifice place. But Narada Muni told, but still if mother calls, this is auspicious. Even if somewhere we are beginning a journey, going somewhere, if someone calls you in back and asking you where are you going, according to Jyotish Tattva, this is not good. It's very bad omen. But if mother calls, that is auspicious. So Narada Muni told, here two mother is here. Let the mothers call, he will come. Who will give the first chance? Told, okay, give first chance to Devaki. So Devaki started calling Krishna. Krishna Balarama doing in Devaki started calling, Krishna, Krishna, Vasudev, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Many times Krishna was listening. Krishna, Krishna, just become tired and just sit down. So what happened? You mother, you calling, then my son is not hearing. Narada told, now let's give chance to the second other mother. So Jasoda. Now turn come to Jasoda. Everyone told Jasoda, you call all of Brajavasis. Definitely you call, Kanya will come. They have full faith that we call, Jasoda call, definitely Krishna will come. Jasoda started calling, Kanaya! Just this sound enter into the ear hole of Krishna. Krishna stop the sacrifice things, they just fall down. He just looking around, where is the sound is coming? Where the sound is coming? Just looking forward. Then again Mother Jasoda called, Kanaya! Krishna just stood up, looks around. So the third time Mother Jasoda just called, Kanaya! Jasoda is crying. Krishna running from the sacrifice to come directly into the lap of Mother Jasoda. Mother Jasoda embracing him. Both mother and son crying. They are crying, embracing. So now Devaki's face go down. But Krishna saw that Devaki is becoming little disturbed, morose. So after some time staying in Jasoda's lap, Krishna come to the lap, come to the Devaki, but Devaki was fearful. She did not want to carry Krishna on her lap, but he knows that he is supreme personality of Godhead. So there is difference. Aisarja and Madhurja. There is Aisarja bhav with Devaki and Vasudeva. But Brajavasis, they have not Aisarja. They don't see the Krishna as supreme personality of Godhead. They think Krishna is one of them. When Govardhan pastimes, he lifted Govardhan hill. People is telling Jasoda, look, he's carrying your son, he's Gargavan is told, he's Narayan, he's Krishna, he's God. Mother Jasoda, I tell you, making him God, my son. He's not God. I know who is he. You will see, Nanda Baba is also, Lathi is there. So many Gopas, all the Kavhad boy, the Gopas, they are also putting their stick there. How can my little boy, seven, the boy will carry Govardhan? What are you telling? The Brajavasis, they complained to Nanda Maharaj that we must know after Govardhan taking Govardhan, the Brajavasis, they are convinced that this Krishna is supreme personality of Godhead. He is not an ordinary human child. He told Nanda, you have to disclose all the truth. Who is this boy? Nanda Maharaj told, you people are mad. How are you making him God? We know every day he speaks 100 lies. For little butter, the gopis will sow little butter and tell him, Krishna, dance, we'll give you this butter. And he, for little butter, will dance. He'll speak so many lies, so many things he did. We see every day him. How can you telling he is supreme personality of Godhead? So Krishna is Braja. His mood is different. He is Brajavasi. In Brajavasi, they never see Krishna as supreme personality of Godhead. She sees Krishna as their son, as their friend, as their beloved. That's why gopis, starting praying to Krishna in Gopi Gita, first song, Jayati te dhikam janmana braja srayata indira दयितदृश्यताम् दीक्षुतावकाश तोयि धृता सब त्वां विचिन्वते. Gopi is telling, Jayati te adhik, this Brajabhumi become more and more fortunate because your appearance. Because, oh Lord Krishna, you appeared in this Brajabhumi, that's why this Brajabhumi become more and more glorious. And Indira, the Lakshmi, decided to permanently residing in this Brajabhumi. Of course, she is meditating there. Villovan is meditating. To take part in Prasilala of Krishna. So there is, Saswata, Indira, Lakshmi permanently decided to reside in this Brajabhumi. Oh Krishna, where are you hiding? We have given up everything for your pleasure. We are your eternal servants and dasis, maid servants. Please show your lotus-like face to us again. Oh Chaliya means cheater. Where are you hiding? Please come in front of us. So in this way we see Brajavasis, their feeling is different. So Krishna in Braj, he is our worshipable Lord. Mahaprabhu told, Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesa Tanaya Tadhama Vrindavanam. Sri Krishna is our worshipable Lord. Similarly, his pastime places Vrindavan Dham, where he has performed different pastimes. Staying in Vrindavan means you stay with Krishna. You just get down, come out of the Krishna Balaram temple, then you just go parikrama, you see so many pastimes, places. Here is Krishna subdued Kaliya. Here is Krishna killed Kesi. Here the Bansivat Krishna played flute and attracted the gopis. Remember the pastimes, Jamuna, boat pastimes, so many things. So in this, it is very auspicious that we are staying in this Brajadham, but we must keep our mind always in lotus feet of Krishna. We can stay with our body and we can stay with our mind. Some people just keep their body in Braj, but they meditate about how to go, how to make money, how to go to America, how to go to Australia. Their mind is always in somewhere else, body in Braj. That is not Brajvas. Someone is staying in outside of Braj, but he is meditating about Braj. How to come from the Vrindavan? The Sankirtan devotees, maybe in England, in Los Angeles, they are doing so hard, distributing books for Prabhupada, and the little money they are keeping, saving for a ticket, come to Vrindavan. Every day they are, when sleeping, they are reading Krishna book. The Prabhupada narrated so nicely the pastimes of Krishna. So reading and then meditating about Krishna in Vrindavan, that is Brajavas. So always try to think about Krishna. So in this way, when staying in Vrindavan, we must always, it is very easy to remember Krishna. Same times also, it is very, if you will not avoid the offenses, dham aparats, then अन्यस्थाने कृतं पापं तीर्थस्थाने प्रमुच्यति तीर्थस्थाने कृतं पापं वज्रलेप भविष्यति. Whatever sinful activity performing other places, come to Vrindavan, take a Jamuna bath, chant holy name. But if you are staying in Dham, again you commit sinful activities. It's very dangerous. You will not go. Vajralepa, it's like Vajralepa, and there is Dhulilepa and there is Vajralepa. Dhulilepa means dust. Putting little water will go away. But Vajralepa will not go away. You have to suffer life after life for that. So when entering Braja, we must be very careful not to commit offences. So it is already time is over. I was thinking to speak about Putana Baddha, but if you like to tell about Putana is representing one anartha. The Bhaktivinoda Thakur says he is false guru. False guru. How you get a guru? By the mercy of Krishna. Guru, Krishna kripate guru mile, Guru Kripate Krishna. The first demon Krishna killed was Putana. I will tell Putana, then it will go another class, so I am not going to, but at least Krishna killed the first demon is false guru. Putana is representing false guru. She is a demon, but she is dressed like a beautiful woman, putting so much poison on her breast, nipple of her breast, and she came to kill Krishna. Like other child, she is killing so many childs in Braja. So entered Nanda Bhavan, and she was looking like just like Lakshmi Devi herself, thinking no mother Jasoda, Rohini, everyone looking. But because this is Krishna's desire, no one stopping him, and no one stopping her, Putana. Putana directly went to the place where Krishna was just sleeping, and just like a affectionate mother, she took Krishna on his lap and putting his breast. We see in the material world there are so many false gurus, simply dress themselves in like a sadhus, having big beard or very big fat body and like this some other features. They attract the peoples falsely, teaching them some false idea about yoga, some all these things. So the Putana is representing false guru, but Krishna cannot cheat Krishna. Krishna knows who is the original guru and who is a false guru. So in this way you see how Krishna killed Putana. I am not going the whole story. So anyhow, some other times we will speak about Putana Abadha. Very interesting. So any question or comment? Any comment or any question? Yes. Who is Leela? Okay, or Leela this Leela. So I was just telling about Vatsalya, feeling of Nanda and Jasoda and Devaki and Vasudeva. That Leela is long. Then after, when Krishna came, Krishna told Brajavasis, you stay here in Jagya, don't go. After Jagya, I have to talk to you. I have so many actions with you. So Krishna himself told them to stay. Then who can stop? No one can tell anything. So but they enter inside Jagya arena, but that all the seats are full. All the chairs, VIP cushions, they are all demigods, judges, they kings, they are already filled. So the Brajavasis just sit on the gallery. The gallery just in front of this gallery area, just sit down there. But with this Nanda Jasoda, Radharani was also there. So all gopis, Radharani there is also there. What was the condition of the Jagya? The Purnahuti. The Purnahuti means the end of the Jagya finished. Then the Jagya, there was a big golden pot, kalas, big kalas. There are 1,000 holes in that pot. Condition of the Jagya is that someone will take only who is the topmost devotee of Krishna, who is a pure devotee, he could able to do this job. He will take this pot having 1,000 of holes. Then he go to take in Saraswati river, he will carry the water, and then bring the water. Not a drop of water should fall down from that pot, and put the water on Jagya. Then it will be Purnahuti. Jagya is considered to be completed now. So when the end of Jagya, so first who is pure devotee is declared, who is considering himself, thinking himself a pure devotee, surrendered to Krishna 100%, may come and take this pot and fill up with water and put in Jagya. So first chance to many sages come, very big birds, many sages, big austerity, they perform so much austerity from many thousands of years, they come. So the sages, when they took the pot, but just simply by dropping in water, in the Saraswati river, just taking it out, water has fallen down. It happened for the sages, the demigods, the demigoddesses, the Apsaras, Kinnaras, Gandharvas, they all tried. No one could perform the job. Finally, they told, okay, this Narada Muni told, yes, look, he knows everything. Told, why you are calling so many people? Their most dear devotee Jadavas. Why not asking the Jadavas? His own queens are there. Rukmani, Satyabhama, so many queens. They can do this job. So finally, the queens of Krishna, they went. But same thing happened. They took water. Someone took water. Maybe it is not falling down, but just after some time it started falling down. Rukmani went. Rukmani put up fill up the pot, took it. After when water not fall down, but where she put on his head, then she get abhishek. So in this way, everyone was failure. No one was able to do this job. So how this yajna will be put now completed? The yajna is performed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself, and He is not going to. No one is performing this job. How it is? Everyone was just looking at, but Krishna was smiling. Everyone is anxiety, but Krishna is smiling. And Balaram thinking something is there. Why Kanhaiya is smiling? Then he told, Narada told, why you not announcing them in the general gallery? The general gallery, so many things, so many. The Brajavasis were sitting in general. Anyone may be. He may not be a Brahmana, a Tapasvi, or a demigod, or not a queen, or a Jadavas, but maybe someone else. There must be one pure devotee of Krishna who could do this job. In general gallery, they announced, anyone in this general gallery is sitting, can someone thinking that he could do this, he can do this job, take this pot and fill up with water and put from Saraswati river and put on yajna. Mother Jasoda was just cutting the skin of Radharani, telling, you go, you can do this job, go, I am blessing you. Who? Mother Jasoda. But Radharani was just sitting down. 100 years separation from Krishna, she just have hairs are just matted. He did not put any oil or anything in his hair. She not took bath many days. She looks like a maid woman. Mother Jasoda told, no, you go. Again and again, when Nanda Jasoda they told, because they are thinking, our son's yajna is going to be useless now. You go, you could do this. So Radharani, just she stood up. Then when Radharani proceeded to the pot, everyone shouting, hey, this is a mad woman, why she is coming, hey, what will happen? You now, the mad woman is going to carry the pot. But when seeing Radharani, two persons become very great. They could recognize who she is. There is Uddhava and Balaram. Uddhava and Balaram, they, Vasibhad, hey, sit down, everyone sit down. They could understand who is she. Then sit down, Balaram and Uddhava, they make, Narada Muni, they make everyone sit down, peaceful. Radharani took the pot. Krishna was smiling, tears out of his tears, the tears are flowing, smiling. Then Radharani went, put the pot in Saraswati river, took it off. Not a single drop of water fell down. She bring it with his head and just put on yajna. In this way, the yajna was Purnahuti. It happened, yajna was fulfilled. So everyone shouting, who is this, who is this, who is this? The topmost pure devotee of Supreme Lord. And Lord Krishna, everyone shouting. Krishna told, she is that personality who knows me. All of you, no one understands me except she. So now everyone would understand who is that personality. She is Radharani. In this way, the glories of Brajavasis, Vatsalya of Mother Jasoda, and superiority of Radharani above the queens of Dwaraka was established by Krishna in that particular yajna, Prabhas yajna. Okay? Hare Krishna. Shri Janmashtami Mahamahotsav ki jai. Shri Shri Krishna Balaram ki jai. Shri Radha Shyama Sundar Lalita Visakha Devi ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki. Srila Prabhupada also appeared in Nanda Utsav. That's why one of the name of Srila Prabhupada was Nandu. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.